Namaste. Do you wish to be a very powerful person? Of course, who doesn't wish? Everyone wants to be a very powerful person these days. And generally, I speak about meditation, alpha meditation, and how meditation can make a person very powerful. It can increase your mind energy, mind power, which is very true. Generally, when you meditate, you expect to become very peaceful, and also it takes you to an altered state of consciousness, and at that level of mind you can achieve many things. All this I have spoken about in various videos. But there is a meditation which can be very, very exciting and which can really make you very, very powerful, and that is the Kundalini meditation. I am sure you have heard about it, everyone has heard about it, and there are so many myths, so many questions about this meditation that may be arising in your mind also. So this video is to just answer a few of those questions. What is Kundalini meditation? In every human being there is a male energy and there is a female energy as well. In the Kundalini meditation, the female energy rises from the Mooladhara chakra straight up to the Sahasrara, which is above the head, and unites with the male energy there. So that is why it becomes a very exciting meditation, because once the Kundalini is activated, you can feel it rising, you can feel the energy rising, you can feel it going up to the Sahasrara, merging with the male energy there, and the whole thing is like a blast of energy. It is very difficult to explain, really. These are things which one should experience and understand and feel the bliss. And another very important aspect of the Kundalini meditation is that this is the meditation practiced by our ancient Siddhas, and through the Kundalini meditation they achieved the samadhi state. That was the way in which they achieved the samadhi state very easily. And if you ask me whether we will be able to achieve that state, I will say yes, because many times we have seen in our classes that when you activate the Kundalini and when you practice it also daily, once the Kundalini rises and then it subsides, it comes down, there is such a peace, such a silence in the mind, absolute stillness, and that is what is meant by the samadhi state. So you can probably feel it for a few seconds at least. Of course, our Siddhas managed to stay at that level for days together. Maybe we cannot reach that stage, but we can definitely experience the samadhi state with the Kundalini meditation. And when you are on the path of spirituality, if you are a meditator, then the Kundalini meditation is like a milestone. Generally, if you tell somebody, I am meditating, I am a meditator, they might even ask you, but do you practice Kundalini meditation? Because it's like a milestone, it is like something that you achieved in your path of spiritual journey, and it's like you've got a degree, something like that, because it's something apart from the other general meditations that we do. So Kundalini meditation is a wonderful meditation which can increase your energy 10 times, 100 times, many, many times. And what can we do with that energy? That is the next question. So when your energy becomes so high, once you practice the Kundalini meditation, your mind energy is absolutely high. And at that time, you can do wonderful things. You can visualize your goals, you can manifest your goals for all those desires that you have in mind. The Kundalini meditation, many people think is only for a spiritual purpose. Of course, it does take you, it makes your spiritual growth happen in leaps and bounds. Otherwise it's a kind of slow growth. But once you practice Kundalini, definitely your spiritual energy becomes very high. That is definitely there. But again, the materialistic side of life, when you practice Kundalini meditation, you can also manifest a lot of things because your mind energy is very high. So that is one thing many people do not understand. In fact, many people have asked me that if I learn Kundalini meditation and start practicing it, then will I move away from my family? Will I become a sannyasi? This is a question, this is a myth which many people have in their mind. In fact, it's like a fear also, I would say. So sometimes they say, if I practice Kundalini, supposing I just move away from my family, what will happen? Particularly women have this fear, men also have this fear. But let me tell you, I have taught this to so many people in our Kundalini Mahashakthi class, and maybe hundreds of them, thousands of them have had their Kundalini activated. So many in the direct classes. Now in the last few years in the online classes too. It happens very, very well. And none of them has gone into a sannyas state or moved away from the family. It has never happened. See, the energy becomes more, it becomes many times, but you will achieve whatever you focus on. If you want to be only on the spiritual path, then with that energy you can move faster. But if you also want to achieve materialistically, then with that focus, with that energy, you can achieve wonderful things in life. And as far as money is concerned, once you start practicing Kundalini meditation, you will also notice that you can attract a lot of money very easily. How does this happen? As I mentioned earlier, the Kundalini Shakthi rises from the Mooladhara chakra. And Mooladhara chakra is the one which is responsible for the survival instinct in a person, the earning capacity in a person. It translates into that today. So every time you practice the Kundalini meditation, your Mooladhara is really going to get activated. So definitely the earning capacity or the capacity to attract money will also keep growing every time you practice the Kundalini meditation. So that is another very big plus point here. Materialistically also, if you focus on it, definitely you can earn a lot of money, you can create a lot of things in life which you want, you can achieve many of your goals, you can manifest many of your desires with Kundalini meditation. Then there is another question which comes up. Can women practice this meditation? Many people have this doubt. Definitely women can practice this meditation. I am a standing example for that. I teach this meditation. It's a wonderful meditation and there is no gender involved. Anybody, whether you are a male or a female, everyone has these two energies within them. Both the male energy and the female energy, both are there. The male energy is the dynamic energy which we keep using in our day-to-day life. But the female energy, which is the Shakti, the Kundalini Shakti, is a dormant energy. Only when it is activated, it becomes Jagrat. So both energies are there. Whether you are a male or a female, you have both the energies. So when you activate this, a person's energy becomes complete when he or she practices Kundalini meditation, because these two energies unite. So it's a wonderful meditation and each and everyone can enjoy the bliss of Kundalini Shakti meditation. And there is one more question which many people have asked me. Why should we awaken the Kundalini Shakti? This is a question which comes. What is the benefit? Now the first question is, why should we awaken the Kundalini Shakti? And for this I would say, there is no need. If you do not want to awaken it, you need not awaken it. But then you miss out on those blissful meditations, the blissful experiences, and the third eye activation happens automatically if you practice Kundalini meditation regularly. So these are the things which one should not miss if you are on the spiritual path. So for all those experiences, for all that kind of energy that you can experience with Kundalini meditation, it happens only when you activate the Kundalini Shakti. So that is why it is for your own bliss, your own experience and your own powers. Your mind power increases so much when you practice Kundalini Shakti. And the second question is, what are the benefits of Kundalini Shakti? As I explained earlier, whether it is attracting money or whether it is manifesting your goals or whether it is moving faster on the spiritual path, whatever you want, you can achieve more easily because your mind power will become very, very high. And last but not least, there is another question also, because various people have asked me, they go to different places, they get their Kundalini activated. Sometimes they say it got stuck somewhere. So I have headache, I have neck pain, I have this pain, I am not able to practice. These questions also come. So let me tell you, ours is not a violent initiation, because many times people say when Kundalini is activated, people become violent. Maybe you have seen it somewhere else, but in our system, in Alpha Mind Power, the way I do it, the Kundalini rises very softly and yet very powerfully. So the experience is very blissful, very beautiful, amazing, wonderful, and at the same time, it takes you to a deeper level of meditation. It does not bring any violent responses or reactions in you at all. And there is no question of the Kundalini getting stuck anywhere. In all these years that I have been teaching, it has never happened to even one participant. So we do it in a very simple, I would say peaceful way, in a serene way, which we can really enjoy. So do not have any fears whether you are a male or female. Kundalini meditation is meant for everybody. You can grow spiritually, you can also grow materialistically. So your growth in life will be wonderful after you start practicing Kundalini meditation. Our Kundalini Mahashakthi class is coming up shortly. The details are there in the description. Please do join us and enjoy the bliss.